Hi, it's Cheryl Hurst here. How are you? I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney. I'm sorry I'm a bit late today. I couldn't get up. It was too cold, just coming from Cairns last night. From 31 degrees to 7 degrees. It's a bit hard, but anyway, I've survived it so far, and we'll see how we go. So just a little bit of commercials to start with. If you do not have a demonstrator and you would like an annual catalogue and you live in Australia, please email me. All the details are below. So that's the catalogue. And what we're going to look at today, let's get this out here. We're going to have a look at the suite of Fresh as a Daisy. I'm just going to use some of the stamps and some of the paper here and the dies. Okay, so that's that part. Sorry, I only have a black and white printer. Just to let you know, my team are asking me, we need some fresh blood, and they would love to have some new team members. So please think about it. If you are thinking about spending more than $169 or $169, please consider joining as a demo. Contact me and I'll talk you through it if you need to. You spend $169, as I said, and you will get $283 to spend on anything you want. It's not just all these things, but anything that you want. You can get a cut and emboss machine, you can get a paper trimmer, suite, anything that you want, inks, anything. Okay, so, and that's $114 free of product, plus it's free shipping, and this is the only time you get free shipping unless they have a special lot, and that only is a couple of times a year. But this, you can get it. So I'd get the big bulky things that you'd need because it's no cost to you. So think about it and chat to me if you want. Also, there's a new kit. Now, you can't see the beautiful colours in this one, but it's a lot of the bluey greens and the natural sands colours sort of kit. I'm going to be ordering that today, so we'll have a look at it when it arrives. It looks nice. It reminds me of the beach, so what we can't go to at the moment because it's too cold. Anyway, so that's that one. And of course, we have the designer series paper sale. There's about 13 that are on sale, and you get 15% off. So think about that. You can add that to your kit as well, plus you get 15% off it, so you got more to spend. So think about it. It's a great time. And also online exclusives, they're going to add new product to the new line, the online exclusive. On the 6th of July, customers will be able to get these things, only a couple of things, and the rest will be there. So that looks quite interesting actually. So it'll be good to do a Christmas in July, and that's so these are the ones that we can get at the moment, and that's I'll have to order those. Not have to, I want to order those. Nothing you have to do on that. And also, like, if you want to become part of my team are hobby demonstrators mainly, and you can be a business builder if you want. It's up to you, but there's no pressure to sell. There's no pressure to buy. Okay, we just have fun. All right, we just like to craft and have fun. And also you have access to a larger team, so you have more fun. Okay, so come and join the fun. So this is the paper I wanted to show you from the Fresh Daisy, and it's called Fresh as a Daisy 12 by 12 designer series paper. Okay, so we'll just have a look. I've only taken one page out here so you can see it. Aren't they gorgeous? You just cut them out, and that's the back of it. I'll be using this one today, so I'll be showing you that, and there's the back of it. So if you don't want all the daisies and you want some bit of plain, you've got those. They're gorgeous papers. Stampin' Up just know how to do paper. And isn't this gorgeous? I'm thinking of so many things I can do with this one. Scrapbooking and things. That's the colours there. This is gorgeous too. And you got the blue. So there's the colours. And you get 2 sheets of both of those. Okay, so there's 12 sheets. So the tools I'm using today, naturally it's the Cheerful Daisies and the dies. And the die I'm using is this one for the sentiment. So I'll be using this here, and I'll be using this. Oops, maybe if you're in camera that might help. I'll be using this one and this one. Okay, I'll put those aside. Of course, seal. I'm going to be using this white herringbone. You can see that there. I'm going to be using Stampin'Write markers, crushed curry, and early espresso. I'm going to use some vellum. I'm playing with some vellum today. Garden green. I'm going to be using these 2023 to 2025 in colour dots, and I'll be using the wheat ones. And here's the paper. All the measurements are below, so you'll be able to see the measurements. Maybe if I put it the right way. And so it will be backed with the crushed curry, and I'm going to use basic white. Just before I start, you can see here that I've scored it, and then you've got the score line there. A lot of people have asked me, do you fold it that way? No, you fold it with the valley. Okay, it makes it, you use the valley there. Okay, and then you just get your bone, and you just go from there and that way. You start from the middle, go that way, so then you don't get any lines. Okay, and you get a really nice crisp card. Okay, just something for you to know. Okay, oh, also I'm going to be using this punch, the 2 3/8, so I'll punch out. I'm going to use some vellum, so I'm going to get the vellum, punch that out, and on the garden green that I'm using, I'm going to punch that out as well. So that's done with the punch. That's a great thing to get, is the punch, and it lays flat. See when it's closed? So it's great. I can put it straight back into my drawer. Now, there is a few other things I'll be using, but I haven't said yet. So what we'll do here is that we'll just, you can use either, you can use the multi-purpose glue or the seal. It's up to you what you like to use. If you're new to card making, probably the multi-purpose glue, because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room. And I'm just going to have a little border there, so that's done there. And just in the middle, I'm going to be using my herringbone, so I'm just going to cut a piece of that off. And of course you need your snips. That's a good one to put into your kit as well, with snips, all the tools that you need. And I'm going to use some tear and tape. I'm just going to put there, I've probably cut too much there, and I'm just going to put some tear and tape on here. I'm not going to take it off, I'm just going to leave it like that. And what did I do? Oh, I've got the white card, so I'm just going to use just put a bit of tape runner on there, adhesive of your choice. Make sure you got it the right way. And I'm just going to put that there. So your card's just about done. Okay, so now we'll get into the fun part. everywhere. Okay, I use this piecing mat from Stampin' Up. I keep it in the cover actually, and that's so it just doesn't get dirty, but I'll show it to you. It'll be great, and this will come in handy, and I'll show you when we start doing some flower arranging in the probably next week or so. So this is a great thing because you can piece things on it and not damage your table and that. But also when you're using photo polymer stamps, because it doesn't have any foam backing here, it needs a little bit of support, so this is really good. It helps it. Okay, so, and also I'm getting the vellum, and I'm going to use StazOn. Okay, and you always keep this lid on, okay, because it will dry out very quickly because it's alcohol based. I'm going to use the stamp and I just run it over. You smell it, it's so different. It smells nice actually. And I'm just going to stamp the daisy on here. Okay, just take that off and just let it dry. And I've got the inside there. I'm just going to use the StazOn, and there's no right or wrong, it's just where you want to put it. So I'll just put that in there. Okay, so I'll just put that to the side for the moment. Put the lid back on. Put the lid back on, okay, and keep it sealed. All right. Now, of course I've used StazOn, I have this, and it is the StazOn Cleaner. Okay, so all you do with this, okay, is just rub it on your stamp, and it gets all murky, and there, just rub it on. Okay, that's also, I should show you, that's all it is. It's just that. That's not black from, that's just the colour of it, I think. And now I'm just going to get my wipes. I can hear them. Just getting some wipes. And all I'm doing is going to wipe over them and take the ink off. Give them a little bath, just like that, and like that. Okay, and then I just get a dry cloth and wipe it. Okay, and now that's a good question. Where's my dry cloth? You can see that I was totally prepared for all this. And you just clean your stamp and your block. So there you have it, nice and clean. So this should be dry now. So we're going to get our crushed curry, and I'm just going to be using the brush end of it. And I'm just going from the inside and out, and just where the colour, so I'm not going to colour it all, I'm just going to colour bits of it. That's all I'm going to do. Just where those lines. Stampin' Up's very good with how they do these things, so you don't have to do too much. Nice and easy. So that's all I'm doing with that. And with the early espresso, I'm just going to use the brush end, and I'm just going to colour the centre. You can if you want, or you don't have to. It's up to you, but I just thought I would just add a little bit of brown in the center, like that. And I thought, how about a little bit of Stella, just to give it a bit of shine. So I'll just add a little bit of Stella there, just there. So it gives it a bit, bring it up. You might be able to see the glitter on it. So we've got that. And now what I'm going to do, I'll just take this mat away. I'm going to just take that and just offset it. Okay, so I'm going to use, just wait for that, that's dry. Everything takes a little bit longer with vellum. So I'm just going to use a little bit of tape and just put it in the center there. Yep, I think I've got, no, I haven't got it on there yet. You can see I didn't wait for that to dry very well. There I just got that stuck down. And I'm going to get dimensionals out. You get 300 in a pack, so they last, and also you can use the edges. So you can see here that I've used some of the edges here on previous things. But they're the dimensionals. I'll just open this pack. So nothing gets wasted. That in. Those over there. And you just loosen it and you get a few. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Didn't that stick down? There. Because you have to press it to stick it down, don't you? So I'm going to use 5. Just take the backs off. Put them in the bin. Bring in my card again. Just like so. And I'm going to put it just here. Okay. So now we need a sentiment. So I'm going to emboss. I'll just put that aside again. Bring in the additional. You can buy this. You get all that into a, not that, sorry, this additional tray. It's wonderful. I love this, and I love, you need to have the embossing buddy. I'll show you why. Now we're going to use the embossing buddy. It takes all the static off, so you just give it a bit of a pat. Okay, it's just like a powder, and you can put it in there. Okay. Next is the VersaMark and the greeting that you want to use. So I'm going to put it this way and just ink up quite well. This is, VersaMark is like a glue type thing. It's very sticky, and you need to make sure you've got it nice and stuck on there, and you'll know, and just press, and you'll know that you've got it nicely done because you can see it. Okay, so that's nice. So I'm put the VersaMark away, and I'm using white embossing powder. I've got it in this big container because I use a lot and I make a mess, so just to help me. And just do that a couple of times, give it a flick, and because you've used the embossing buddy, you don't have any specks around. Okay, so put that away. I use the tweezers like that, and I'm just going to get the heat tool here, and you put it on number 2. I'm just going to warm it up And that's a great thing to put into your starter kit as well. I think it's about $50. So it's a good one to have. And you just put that there and watch the magic happen. The heat tool melts the powder and it becomes shiny. And it goes very quickly. So there you are. Isn't that lovely? It's so professional. Oh, it's professional. Yay. And I'm going to use the die. And I'm going to put that and use my cut and emboss machine. And this will fit into your mini cut and emboss machine as well. Okay, so magic of video. I've got it already done. And I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on. Here. 3. I like mine pretty sturdy. And bring it down here. I should put those straight in the bin. And just put it there. Now this tray is really good, I should say, and I do it with the black, so I don't use that as often. But the tray, because your containers come into little things like that, you put your item in, so you would put that in and sprinkle over it, okay? And then when you finish, you unscrew this bit and then tip it back into your thing, into your jar. And with your brush, you just brush it all in, so it's all nice, okay? So that's what you do. So it's a great tool to have, is this embossing. I'll have that in the comments below, okay, in the description, sorry, I should say. So all I've got left now, so the closest to crushed curry I could find without colouring anything, and I didn't want to colour it too much because I didn't have a real lot of time, so I'm just going to place one there, place one there, and get the small one, and I might just put in there. So there it is. So that's the card we've made. Here's the card I made before, and this is just another card I was playing with the paper. So the paper does all the work for you, really. You know, you just add little bits and pieces. So that was from, was from this piece here. You just cut it out. Your trimmer's really good to cut things out. Nice straight lines, because I've got such a crooked eye. I tell you, everything I cut, if I do it freehand, is crooked. So there you are. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Monday. See you later. Bye.